In today's video, I'm going to show you how I built this massive new craft island. Or rather, I think it's a peninsula, right? Channel, you guys are gonna get a sneak peek, a little preview of the closet. This is all you're gonna see because I have something special for you. I have a special unboxing. If you have not heard of Teddy Blake New York, I love them. I swear by them. They sent me another bag, and as you can see, I already have two other ones, right? So this is gonna go perfect in my new display case. Everything is not set up. Like I said, this is a sneak peek. As I'm renovating my craft space, which you're gonna see in just a few seconds, just know that I am renovating my home, including my closet. So today I have a brand new bag, and first of all, let's talk about the packaging. They always come in these beautiful boxes, so I'm just gonna sit it right here. Ooh, baby, do y'all see that? All right, so I have it out of the package. As you know, they all come nicely bubble wrapped, comes in a dust bag. Teddy Blake handbags are just pure luxury for half the price. Made with the finest leather, made right next to all of some of your top brands, in the top factories, in Italy, premium leather, luxury at its finest. So I'm really excited about this one. Teddy Blake has a brand new collection out. It was really hard for me to choose. They have some awesome, nice, beautiful spring colors. I gotta go back and get that pink one. So of course every bag comes with a beautiful dust bag, so perfect for traveling. I ordered the 11-inch Grace Stampo bag, Stampato, I think that's how you pronounce it. And first of all, first looks, this is nice. This is beautiful. Love the detail. So that's one thing about Teddy Blake bags. They don't skip out on any of the details. They make sure that they take their time. They do luxury at its finest. Even though it's made in Italy, it's here in the US. So you're not gonna pay them tariff prices. Let's open it up, take a look. I just love, love, love this bag. The size is perfect for me because I don't always need a huge bag. So, you know, sometimes I wanna be a little dainty. You have the strap if you wanna attach it as well. This is just beautiful. This is what the inside looks like. I love this color. So it was so hard for me to choose between this. They had it in pink. They had it, of course, in black, different colors. Has the nice buckle on the side. Snaps easy. You got the Teddy Blake tags. This is just perfect. So I can rock it like this, which of course, no. We're gonna be carrying it down. I'm not dressed now. I'm in renovation mode because I gotta go renovate. But baby, when I step out on a town with my Teddy Blake, I'm telling you. And guess what? If you want your own Teddy Blake bag, you wanna try out their new collection, thanks to Teddy Blake, you'll get $30 off. There's a special coupon code. So just click the link down below in the description box, pinned in the comment as well, and you can check out their latest collections. You can also check out some of their past collections as well. So this one is the 14-inch, the red croc bag. Oh my goodness. Italian leather, baby. Teddy Blake does not skip a beat. This is another one that they have. Like I said, the detailing is just impeccable. Everyone always asks me what bags these are. So if you love luxury, if you love handbags, but you don't always want to spin a grip, check out Teddy Blake because I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong. I love this little 11-inch. This right here came in clutch just in time for springtime. Thank you so much, Teddy Blake, for the new addition. And I have one more on the way, just so you know. Looks so good right here. Wait till I get the lights. Wait till I finish my closet. The full entire house tour, renovation tour is coming, but let's go ahead and get back to our regular scheduled programming in the garage. Thanks again, Teddy Blake. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Katrina, and I know it's been a minute, but today I am back and I'm going to show you, ignore all the mess behind me because I'm still putting together my craft room, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my new craft table. Thought I would do it just a little bit different. Last time I had my craft table at my old house, so many people asked me what did I use, where did I get it from, how did I make it, and I have a video on that, so a lot of people didn't go back to that video. So I'll show you exactly how I do this one. I'm combining some old elements and some new elements, or just changing things around to make it a little bit more custom to my liking and to fit this space. It's going to be really, really awesome. So I'm going to show you everything that I use. So first things first is I'm going to break down, take apart some of the old things. I've already done some things, but I'm going to show you everything that I'm doing, so that way if you want to make your own custom craft table, you can. Now, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And stay tuned so that way you can see the finished product of the craft table. The full craft room tour is coming. I haven't done anything yet other than take things out the box and put little things in position. So the full craft room tour is coming. I just want to get this done first, and then I can start storing things in my craft table and then organizing and decorating. So stay tuned. Let's go. I got a lot of work to do. So these were the old legs that I had. These are 6-inch gold legs that I had got off of Amazon, but I'm going to do something different. So I'm not using these anymore, not on these, but the links will be down below. They come in different lengths as well. My tables were really long, big, so I needed more legs to keep them sturdy. But this time I'm going with the 3-inch legs on the bottom. I got these only because I'm trying to bring it up to the height of this old table. This is one of my first tables that I had, and I'll show you. And then I'm going to add legs on the inside to make space in between. It's going to be nice. So let's get started. So I'm taking out the brackets from underneath the table. This is how I mount it to the base. So I'm going to take these out. I'm going to repaint the tabletops. I went and got some additional ones cut down. I'm using the melamine boards from Home Depot. They're white, unfinished edge, but they do have finished edges, just so you know, in certain sizes if you have that at your particular Home Depot. But of course it wasn't big enough or wide enough for the ones I need. So I had to get the banding, which I'll show you, to finish the edge. So these are what the legs look like up close off of Amazon. I'm just going to push those to the side. Now, you can get your measurements done in any way you can. This is the melamine boards. So I only had to get 2 additional pieces of board. These are 20 inches wide, and I got mine to be 56 and a half inches long, only because it's gonna butt up to this part that will cover my Alex unit that's at the bottom. So I didn't want this part to be too wide because I want to have a center in the middle. I could have gotten it wider, but this is just going to be fine. This table over here, right here, is going to be my main working table, and then I'm going to have like a U shape. I'll be able to put my camera in the middle. I'll be able to put stools in the middle, whatever. I can work on both sides from when I'm embroidering or when I'm doing heat press, okay? So, and this will be the front of the studio. That wall is not finished at all, my computer. So I'll always be able to record from any area in the room. That's what I really wanted. All right, so just so you know all the pieces that I'm using, I have the 2x4 calyx unit right here on this side. I have another 2x4 calyx unit over here. These are from IKEA. And this table over here, I did get it off of Amazon. It still might be available, I'm not sure. It was off of Amazon. It's a taller unit. It does have its own tabletop up there, but I'm going to take that off because I want everything to be flush, okay? So, and as you know, with the calyx unit and with this one, all the cubbies I can access and reach through on either side. So that's the perfect thing about them. Last time I had these on legs, on higher legs, so this time I'm going to put them on shorter legs. So again, this is how it's going to look. So now let's go ahead and set it up. Oh, and also on the side, I have the 2x2 calyx unit over here. So on both sides of the main table, I'll have 2x2. So I'm going to have plenty of storage. So this one, I'm going to have to turn upside down and take the legs off of this one. So I'm going to take my cubbies out. You can get cubbies from anywhere. These cubbies came from Walmart or either Target. I can't remember. So my original table, the tabletop is flush with this. This is the perfect height for this table, but I want to be able to put something on top of it, so that's why I'm going to take these legs off. Legs are on this one. Time to put this one back right side up. The good thing is that these are like really lightweight. So as you see, there's going to be some space, and I'll tell you why I'm purposely leaving the space. So I took out the higher legs to put shorter legs, and we're going to make use of some top space as well. So now I have to take all of this stuff out, flip the calyx units, put the legs on there, and then I'll turn them right side up. So I'm going to do that off camera. All right, so this time around I put 6 legs on it. So as you can see, I have like a little dent. It didn't go through. It didn't go through all the way, so you can't even see it from the inside, so it's okay. But I had these tables, you know, binded together last time, and this was my main center table. So, you know, when I'm filming, I'm putting heat presses and everything. So the leg that I had in the middle, it kind of like bent in. So I just want to reinforce it. So even though this isn't going to be the main table, this is, and as you can see, it's more sturdy underneath. But I just want to put 6 legs instead of 4 because it is a longer table. So you can put 4 if it's not going to be a lot of heavy stuff, but I don't know what I'm going to end up putting on it. So I just want to make sure I had it more secure and sturdy this time around. I'm going to seal these boards this time, so I'm making sure it's white because it's not white, you know, it'd be dirty sitting up in the pile. And then I'm going to put a polyurethane coat on it. So I am going to paint them. I'm going to paint the edges as well. Not something you have to do, but I want my tabletop to be white. And I can already see the difference. And because sometimes the edges get messed up or they get scratched, so I just want to have a nice crisp tabletop. But I am still going to put the edge banding around it. But this is just like if it gets scratched, dented, hit, you still won't see this color. You'll only see the white. Okay, so these two are painted. I might have to do another coat because I can see the roller marks. So I will go over it again, but I'm going to flip this one and paint this side. But first I'm going to take this tabletop off. I don't have no space. I don't have like no space to put anything. Ugh. I got to take off this old tabletop. I want to break this board. Alright, so this is the original tabletop that came with it. Throwing this out, don't need it. Fine, I gotta see how I'm gonna screw, you know, all this together. My neighbor literally just left. I could have had I was at this point, could have had him do this. Alrighty. Do this without breaking the table. Ugh, scared to lift it by myself. Because I knew it was going to slide. Oh my God. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus.
Who recognizes that theme song in the background? Yeah, I'm sitting here working and I'm watching Pop the Balloon and Find Love. Gotta have some entertainment to keep me going. So I'm cleaning the tabletop off and getting ready to paint. So as you can see, this table I have really used, got lots of scuff marks, heat marks, different things on here, scratches. So we're gonna paint this and get it looking pearly white. Lots of scratches. So we're gonna get this table looking like new. All right, so each tabletop got 2 coats of paint. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm then gonna put the edge banding around it, and then I'm gonna seal it with polyurethane and then put it all together. Good morning. Okay, so it's the next day. My table is completely dry, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply polyacrylic. This is a clear coat that you can apply over your surfaces. It's fast drying and it will completely seal it, make it more durable, and it'll shine and it will hold the color. So that's what I really want. I don't want any scratches or anything like that, or it to turn yellow or stain. So I'm hoping that this will help it and I'll have a much better, more durable table this time around. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. You can get this from like Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere you buy your paint supplies. I'm just shaking the can because I don't want to waste a stir. I meant to do the edge banding first. Yes, let's do that. I gotta do that edge band. All right, I almost forgot. I want to do this step first. You don't have to, but I want to do it first because I'm actually going to seal this as well. I'm going to seal the sides. This is the edge banding when you get the MDF boards. This one already has it on there, but it's chipped in some places, so I am going to do another one. But the new pieces of boards that I have don't have any banding on them, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this around it. It is heat applied. You do have to heat it up so that way it will stick and adhere. Oh, this is the O cedar one, edge banding. This is not what I want. I wanted white. Dang, I really wanted a white one like the last time. So this is definitely not the right one. So I'm going to have to do that later. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip this step for now because I need to return this. Or I can save it for something else. So they do have the wood one. But I need a white one. It does come in white as well. So I'm gonna do 2 coats on the polyacrylic to make sure I get it good. So I was short 2 legs, so I had to wait for them to come in the very next day. So here I am doing the other side of the table. Going to add 6 legs to the bottom of this calyx unit as well. If I'm going to screw these together. I don't know yet. I might, so that way it doesn't move. But now I'm gonna put some legs, something under here, so that way this is sturdy all the way around. So I'm gonna measure that, cut out some 2x4s, spray paint them gold, and then put them under here and mount the tabletops. So now I got all these scraps of 2x4s, so why not use it? I'm gonna create 2-inch blocks, so that way it's gonna support the top of the table, and it's gonna go underneath the tabletop, and that way it'll give me some height and some storage, all right? So doing 2 inches. Okay. So just making sure they're all the same height. Just making sure it's lined up right on that mark. So I'm just going to take this metallic gold spray paint and I'm going to spray paint all of the blocks. I already sanded it so they're nice and smooth. And I'm just going to now spray paint them because the bottom of the legs are gold, so we just want it to match. All right, so I'm gonna let these dry. They're all spray painted gold, and then I'll screw them in. Okay, so for the next step, I'm making sure all my tables are lined up where I want it to be, even and level, and I'm applying liquid nail to the top of the base because that part is wood. I'm gonna move over my new tabletop. I'm gonna make sure I press down firmly. I'm making sure it's all level. I'm making sure that it's even, and I'm gonna make sure I have an even distance for everything. All right, so now I just have to make sure everything is even and lined up. I'm gonna take this tabletop. Now these are the gold legs that I just spray painted. I am gonna put some weight on that to make sure it goes down, but ideally I want the legs to be like over here. The problem is this is not at, I gotta figure this out because now that's not 2 inches underneath that table. So I gotta figure this out. So if I put these legs right here, this tabletop is gonna come up higher. I wanted them to be flush, so it's not flush right now. So I did just go back and make a little small minor adjustment. All I had to do is just shave it down just a little bit and then it fit perfectly. So I'm sliding these gold blocks underneath, and I will, you know, like liquid nail them, trying to make sure, because some of these blocks are not the exact same height. How did I do that? Okay, that one looks like it's the exact same height. I just need it to be flush and level. See, that one's not the same height. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to trim some of these blocks. Okay, so I got those for all at the same height. I'm gonna, of course, screw them in, liquid nail them. Let's go to the other side. Okay, so now everything is pretty much at the exact same height. I just got to screw it in, liquid nail it in, and make sure it's all secure. Just to let you know, there are many ways to do this. You don't have to do it my way. You can bring your table all up one level with no in between. I'm using 2x4s because it's free, because I had it, but you can also purchase legs. People use legs as risers as well. But because my table is really big, I didn't want to buy that many legs because they're not that cheap. And everything is going to be linked in the description box. All right, I added some weight to the table all the way around, so that way the liquid nail can harden and make sure it's all secure. Okay, so now that the glue, everything is dry, this table had some pre-drilled holes, or this had some holes in it, and I'm going to take a screw and I'm just going to try to drill up in there. But this is going to be a really tight fit, so I don't know if I can get it in there. It's right here on both sides, so that way I can anchor it to the tabletop. I'm doing it on an angle. I'm screwing it all the way around to secure that tabletop, because again, this part is going to be the main table where I put all the heavy equipment, where I'm going to be doing most of the work. And for the smaller tables, I'm going to brad nail the 2x4s up through all of them. So here's a wide angle view of the table. I know it's a little dark in here. Got to get overhead lighting, but this is the table. I'm going to take the actual measurements for you. Just going to give you a full walk around, show you all the features. As you can see, bins galore, storage galore. And underneath, if I want, which I will, I can store mats, I can store vinyl, I can store whatever I want underneath. Not a lot of space, but just enough to store. Let's walk around. I am still setting up, so it is not complete. As you can see, I still have stuff in the box, but just want to show you what it looks like from this angle. Let me open the garage a little bit so I can get some more lighting. Have not finished all the lighting in here, and someone was blowing leaves or doing lawn outside. All right, a little bit more lighting, but someone is blowing outside. So as you can see, I switched my vinyl cubbies from over there to over here, and I did have to adjust them and cut them. even though this is a 2x2 calyx unit, it's not the exact same measurements as the 2x4s. That one is just a little slightly bigger. So these right here, I had to take and just take off, I mean, like 1/8 of an inch to make it fit, because I wanted all of those to be the same. I wanted all of them to just be the cubes. As you can see, I have the pull-out drawers here. I'm not going to show you what's inside. I'll show you this one. I just threw some vinyl in there. But again, nothing is completely organized yet because I have to fix up all my cubes. I want to put like shipping stuff. I want to just make sure that, you know, I have everything where it's supposed to be, more organized. This one is just building the table. But as you can see, I have the slide out drawers on this side as well. And you can access everything other than the 4 cubes right here on this side. These are the only ones that you can access on this side. But all of these cubes and all of the side cubes over here, you can access from the middle, which I love. So I can pull out the cubes on this side and I can pull out the drawers on this side. So no matter where I'm standing, and I can access all of these, okay? So, which is great. This is really great. And again, you can put whatever you want under here. So I got some Teflon sheets right here. I got my little cutting tray right here. So literally whatever you can store. Now, you guys already know from the previous videos, but if this is your first time here, in my bins, I keep all of my t-shirts for making garments. So all my t-shirts, different sizes, different colors. This is a new color I'm going to be adding. Stay tuned. I have a melanin collection dropping this month. Or next month rather, because it's almost the end of the month. But I am loving this table. Let me give you guys the measurements and let me know what you think. Hope I don't look too crazy because I have not even looked at my hair. Alright, so here's the measurements for the table. The table measures 76 inches across in width. In length, it measures like 93 inches in length this way. And these two sections over here are 20 inches. In between, I have 36 inches. 36 inches of workspace to move around, to put my camera, to film when I'm sitting down over there, to film this way if I'm working. I can literally do anything. I'll definitely be attaching light fixtures. I can even roll my HeatPress in the center because I do have one that's on wheels. So there's a lot of benefits to having the open space. If I want to sit, I'm going to get a bar stool so that way I can sit inside as well when I'm working on longer projects. But I'll just be able to have a much bigger workflow. So when I'm doing embroidery, I can put my embroidery down on this side. When I'm doing my DTF, I can put my transfers here. I can just do so much. When I'm heat pressing, I just really like this table way much better. So you can put them on casters. Mine are planted because I will not be moving it around. Although I thought about it. I thought about putting it on casters and rollers, which I might maybe still do, but I probably won't at this point because I'm not sure, but I do want to have a stationary photography area for when I am doing my props and stuff. And right now I don't know where that's going to be, where it would be. But for right now, this is going to be a good workspace. But nevertheless, there is still lots more to come, lots more to do. You'll see how I organize it, how I store everything, and then how I finish setting up my entire new garage. It doesn't even look like I've done that much, but trust me, I have. So please come back, stay tuned for when I have everything set up. Everything from top to bottom. That's when I'll give you guys the full tour. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your questions, leave your comments down below. So again, the baskets came from Walmart and Target. You can pick whatever decor, whatever style you want. The tabletops, the boards, they came from Home Depot. They are the melamine boards. I believe that's how you pronounce them, the white melamine boards. And the calyx units on the sides, they all came from IKEA. Of course, they come in so many different styles, shapes, sizes. They even have legs for those as well. The legs came from Amazon. And the front table with the pull-out drawers, that came from Amazon. It is linked in my storefront, but I believe it might be out of stock. But you can find something similar.
but that did come from Amazon. Or you can save some coins and get you another IKEA Kallax unit. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope it sparked your interest on how to make your own custom DIY table. There are so many tutorials out there. There's so many different ways you can make them. So just have fun with it and make it to fit your special space. All right, stay tuned for the full entire garage transformation craft space coming soon. I'll see you guys in the next video. Always remember to move in grace. See you later. Love you. Bye. Let me get back to work.